Okay, good morning. It has been a busy morning, busy Monday morning. So I am just having a second. I did not want to rush it. I almost started it earlier today, and I thought, no, I don't want to rush this. I want to spend a little bit of time. Is how to not quit. Now, I know I'm probably the only one that wants to quit on things a million times, sometimes in a day. But what is it that keeps some people going, and what is it that causes other people to quit along the way? When they drop out, they disappear, they quit on their dream, and you know, you become what you are. And in order to really truly understand something, you have to become it. So I want to caution you about trying to understand everything. Don't try to understand the things that you don't want to become. Super cautious. Okay, because sometimes we say, well, I wonder why. I really want to understand why. Well, are you willing to become that in order to understand that? Because I'm that girl that is like, when I'm 100% sold out, and I know that I know, and I'm passionate about it, and I love it, how do you quit on that which you love? So A, that could be an indication to you that it's not really what you've been called to. It's not really your passionate why. If it doesn't make you cry, it's not your why. If it doesn't bring up intense emotion, then you probably are doing it for reasons other than what you're saying. Because we can really get caught up in mantras, and we can get caught up in other people's whys, and hey, that sounds good, and they look like they have a great life. Maybe if I do what they're doing, my life will be that. And the reality is, if you weren't really called to it, and it's not your why, and obstacles come in your life, and you find yourself quitting things over and over and over again, you've really not taken the time to find your why. I mean, I liken it to having kids. And so you have a child, and there's seasons in raising kids that you go, Lord God Almighty, did I create that? Like, how in the world how did they come from me? Right? And so there's times that you have, I would joke with, in the past, like, I'm going to choke the love of Jesus in you, right? But the reality is, you love them. You would never abandon them. You would never, and the people that abandon them, there's no judgment. It's because they've not really found the love for themselves. And until you can love yourself, you can't give what you don't have. So there's no judgment in that. I'm just saying, how can you quit on something that you love? I'm not saying that you won't experience frustration. I'm not saying that you won't think, Lord God, I don't think I can do this another second of my life. But your fire and your passion for that you're calling is your thing, how do you quit on that? You can't. You've got to find one or two buddies, and it's probably only just one person. Because other people might say, oh, good, just go ahead and quit. Oh, you don't need to do that if it's causing you pain. But when you know you've been called to something, in my career, almost 21 years, there's been probably 1,000 times in a day that I wanted to quit. But then I go to bed at night, and it's like, I love helping people. I love making an impact. My frustration is just saying that I need to make a shift or a change, or maybe I was working too hard and I didn't take any downtime to recharge the battery, so it was operating on empty. You have to find those as warning signals, like a little light going off in your car, that your little light says, check engine. Doesn't mean that you throw the car away. It just means that something is off kilter and needs to be put back in alignment so you can get back on the road again and get things going again. So take those as little warning signs. Because if you find yourself over and over again, like I said earlier, and you quit something, you start something, you quit something, you start something, take the time with yourself to really find, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, what are the types of movies you like to watch? What are the types of books you like to read? Are you a mountain person? Are you a beach person? Are you a nature person? Like, What is it that really lights you up and makes you excited? What makes you laugh and enjoy life? In your career, find the things that you really, really love to do and focus on those things. There's always going to be things that we have to do. There's always going to be like things around the house. Like I love, love, love my dogs, but every single day I go out in the yard and I pick up the poop, right? Super not exciting part of that dog ownership thing. But I know it needs to get done, but I don't resent it because I love the dog so much that this is just a part of the process that I'm going through. It's like this morning in our managers meeting. You go out and you exercise, and then it's those times that you like can't get up off the toilet seat. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And it's like, oh, that was a good workout. Oh my gosh, I'm going to see some results. You don't think, Lord, I'm sore and I don't feel good. And, you know, I'm just not going to do this anymore. Shift your thinking to the positive side of what you're going through because you love what you're doing so much that this is just a part of the progression. This is not a punishment. This is the process. And so part of that title was how do you not quit? How do you keep going no matter what the circumstances? Because you absolutely know you've been called to it, and your love for it overcomes all of the things around it because you know you've been called. You know that's your purpose, your passion. When the purpose is clear, the pain disappears. And in that place, it doesn't mean that you still don't have frustrations. It's just you know that that's your purpose, and you might have several of them. You might have one big call in your life. All of us are different and have different paths. They're all perfect for us. They're all absolutely perfect and in alignment. So with that, I pray that was a blessing for you. Spend time, find what it is that you love and you're committed to, you're not willing to give up on, no matter what happens in life. You're willing to take those warning signals to find out how to adjust the carburetor a little bit, get it to run smoother. And in each season, things are going to come. The rain's going to come, the storms are going to come, but I promise you the sun is coming out. I promise you the spring is coming and the fall is coming. And because you love it so much, it's worth it. Love you guys so much. Hope you have a fantastic Monday and are doing what you are called to do. Love you.